Okay, we got some caffeine, we're ready to go, we're ready to start this video off. I was going to actually purchase a new cabin filter and swap that out, show you guys what it looked like, because I'm under the impression that my cabin filter is 7 years old because I've never changed it. Come to find out, they don't make a cabin filter for this truck because it doesn't have one. Who knew? Let's get into the Undercover Flex tonneau cover. Let's go.
Girl, you always solve problems, and you just never solve them, 'cause you always in drama. It's alarming, it's alarming. Girl, I just need clarity. Can you just let me breathe? Oh, I don't wanna let you in, but it's too late now.
It is very bright out. We got a little dusty coming through here. We're gonna have to hit up the car wash again. Here is the Undercover Flex tonneau cover. The Undercover Flex badge wore off. This right here faded, whatever. It's like plastic is what it is. And but you could see the tonneau cover has kind of shifted over time. I've kind of moved it. And the way this is designed is you're supposed to shut the tailgate first and then shut this, but anymore, I just literally I already have it completely shut, and then I just do that. This, if I probably shifted it back up some, it would be fine. Overall, I really like the stance of it. I think that's just the super cleanest tonneau you can get, but it's not the best for holding up over time. I spray painted some stuff during work once because it was raining, so I had to like spray in here. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sure I can get it out, whatever. It's Line-X, I don't care. With this tonneau cover, all you have to do, you don't have to roll it up, is you have this little piece, which look at, screw came out, so it's kind of loose, but it still functions completely. But you pull that, lift it up, flip it. Same thing. You got another one that you pull. You don't need to do it usually both sides. Usually you just pull one, and you're gonna be able to flip it up. Ugh, one-handed kind of sucks. It's got little clips, so you can take it, unclip it, clip it in here if you plan to just roll with it the way it sets. Honestly, if I roll with it this way, I don't clip it in. I think there's so much weight that chances of this thing flipping are very slim. But for this one here, it's just, you always just one-hand it. You don't need to do both. But pull here, and then I just pull, kind of give her that. This does put pressure on your window, so as you can see up top, from when I do use it, it has kind of put wear on it, because what happens is it shouldn't really bounce because it goes all the way on it. And then you have these, which pushes on, clicks in, and it's got a little wobble to it. But here's the kicker. You can see here's where it came from factory. They drilled it here. I had to put new holes in it because this got so soft, the screws came out. Maybe if you put longer ones in, but it might protrude through the other side. I don't recommend it. So I just moved it down. I could have moved it a little closer, but it's still soft in that area, so I wanted to get a better contact. So right now, all three screws are good. As you can see, the other side's missing. This bar, these little plastic pieces broke off. So when I would use that side and clip it on, I'd have to use a screwdriver to pop it off because that was broke off, and this is what releases it. So I'm down to one. One's fine for what I do. Basically, the way this thing works is I have that holds that there. So this is the only one I have left. I might be able to get a replacement part. I haven't looked into it. Maybe I'm just hard on stuff. So not only did this come out and I had to move it down, which that doesn't really affect too much. This piece, that bar's missing, so it's supposed to go, these two little metal brackets that's holding it, stripped out. So what I really needed to do was just re-tap the holes and put them in. I don't know where I put that piece. So I need that. I need a new bar that goes up to here. This one has a screw that came out, but these two are still holding fine. So really, this tonneau cover, not the best of quality, but maybe if I would have just prevented those things and kept them, I honestly don't know where I put a couple of the pieces at. So as of right now, I'm kind of screwed. But you can see that this cover goes on this here track. And this track, you want it to fall towards the truck because this is a track for the water. So when this thing's completely shut, water's gonna come through here. Lift this back up. Water's gonna fall down this track to this hose and the hose over there. I opted not to actually cut a hole in here to drain the water. I just let it drain in the truck. It honestly I hardly ever get water back here. So to me, putting holes in the bed, I just don't think it's ideal unless you're trying to keep it basically almost as watertight as perfect. The less holes you're drilling in your truck, the better. Got the swing case that I never used, but it came with the truck and it's pretty clutch. But if you're someone who's not as strong of a person, and when you get down to this last flip and you can't do it down there, it is a lot easier just to one-hand it and pull while you're in the back of the truck. But I just don't want to get up in the back of the truck all the time. One at a time. Make sure it's locked down. See, I need to get a couple screws in that part, and I usually just parkour. That's the little breakdown of the Undercover Flex tonneau cover. I absolutely love it, but the one thing that I just kind of sucks with it, and maybe next truck, I don't know, I would purchase another one of these for the next truck going forward. As you can see, I have the tonneau cover flipped all the way up, so right now I can't see anything through the back window. I can't see, you know, what my load's looking like. Say I have a couch, anything. I don't know what it's doing until probably it's too late. That's the only thing that I just don't care about. You got to utilize your rear view mirrors a lot more, and you just cannot see anything what's going on behind you. That does suck. And I also used to have the fiberglass tonneau, which it really sucked because if I was going to haul anything, I had to take the whole damn thing off. Sometimes I kind of liked the fiberglass tonneau because it kind of looked cool, paint matched, but I sold it and switched to this, and it was the best decision I could make. You hardly ever see people with a fiberglass cap like that, and they're just not that great, so don't do it. Going forward, on the next truck, would I do it again? More than likely. I still would highly recommend this tonneau cover. It's just, maybe be careful, maintain it. I'm in the winter in Iowa, so maybe that's why it also, you know, it softens up, some screws come out. That's all I got. Wrigley, hey, do you need to add anything, Wrigley? He's got nothing other than make sure you guys like this video, and yeah, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.